300,000 Kiwi children will be too cold tonight. Would you turn off their heating? Preventable diseases linked to cold, damp homes kill more New Zealand children than car crashes or drownings. New Zealand, I've got two problems. First problem, in the peaks of our coldest winters, Kiwis are forced to give up the warmth and safety of their children. Second problem, it's getting worse. New Zealand's growing population means more children to keep warm in winter. We rely on hydropower for 60% of our electricity. But what if there's not enough rain next year? What if it falls as snow and freezes upstream? When it's cold enough to snow, children need their heaters on. When hydropower falls short, we burn gas and coal to stay warm. Now we transition from fossil fuels to wind and solar. By 2040, wind and solar may provide enough annual energy to power 2 million Kiwi homes. But the sun doesn't always shine. The wind doesn't always blow. On a cold winter night, would you let your child freeze? We have some gaps to fill. My name's Will, and I'm working on a master's project for Contact Energy. I'm going to fill these gaps using statistics. Contact needs to figure out how to keep New Zealand's children warm, whatever the weather. I'm designing a tool to solve this problem. Now, we know that the sun shines less in winter and it never shines at night, but the wind is much more complicated than this. Seasonal patterns depend on where you are in the country, and beyond 2 weeks, it's nearly impossible to predict what the wind will do within an hour. Now, I'm not trying to predict the wind or the sun. I'm not a weatherman and I'm certainly not a fortune teller, but I am a statistician. Stats is all about gathering information and finding out what it means. I'm gathering information about potential wind and solar sites. I'm finding out when, during the day and year, they would generate power and how that lines up with when you need it. Using millions of possible events, I'm calculating the probability that we won't have enough energy to power your home. My research will reveal how to smooth the ups and downs to avoid this, and what the consequences could be if we get it wrong. I'm using stats to find the best outcomes that keep New Zealand's children warm in a decarbonised energy future. 300,000 Kiwi children will be too cold tonight, but I see a future where they don't have to be.